Because of inconsistency with production methods for racket companies, with the exception of Yonex, quality control is a very big issue. For reference, this ProStaff 97 Ultra Light, as you can see there, it's supposed to be 270 grams. However, also note this is 16 grams higher than it should be. 6 grams of lead there, 10 grams of a grip here. So this is actually a racket at 290 roughly. So why are these rackets 20 grams out of spec? Now, as you've seen with a lot of racket brands, especially like Head, Babolat, Yonex, their official range is about 7 grams up and down, which in my opinion is horrible, just because you're buying a racket that's supposed to be a certain spec and it's not. And then also on top of that, the flexes don't even match. You can't even adjust the flex. So there's a very big issue in the industry. However, Yonex has solved this problem by actually being up to their standard. Most of their rackets are very, very, very close in flex rating, weight rating, all that good stuff. But here's the deal. We can fix this. So as you probably already saw, I have lead here. And this is just for a customer. I'm not matching it to his rackets because he has different frames, but I'm doing a little bit of a lighter spec because he wants a little bit more pop from this one. So I'll just make it to where it requires less input energy and it has a higher output energy because it is a stiffer frame than what he usually uses. However, back to the problem at hand. Why does this even occur in the first place? So one very big problem with outsourcing your manufacturing to a different country that isn't governed by your laws is oftentimes patents don't work very well there. So the only way they can really enforce their patents is by not specifically telling the manufacturer how they designed it in the first place, by forcing the manufacturer to reverse engineer the frame instead of instructing them on how to engineer it. So this is oftentimes why not only is the quality control terrible, but oftentimes what they design in their real prototype is nowhere near what you receive. So when they design their frames, they have to be really careful to keep their adjustments very simple and either designed by the mold or designed by the material, not designed by engineering implementation, because it'll either be stolen or too difficult to reverse engineer. And that's how Yonex is able to have such good rackets, is they don't have this problem. They dodge the middleman and just produce their own rackets themselves. So that's another reason why I really like Yonex, is because you are actually getting what they designed in their labs and what they tested in their labs, not a messed up copy. So what do you think? Let me down in the comments below. Let's see it.